Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Vinyltreasures. I'm your host, Johnny G, John Galindo, coming to you live each and every Wednesday, only here on YouTube, also live on the Oldies and More radio stream. I want to welcome you to the July 23rd, 2025, all 60s edition of the Vinyltreasure Show. Glad you can join Johnny G if you are new to this program. Just finding out about it as this show explodes every week as we add new subscribers to the program. Just subscribe and sit back for the next 3 hours, a little bit longer, as I feature original vinyl 45s out of my collection, all requests by you. I think the first 4 records are selections by Johnny G, but this one was not a selection by Johnny G. This was a request for UK listener David Dallison. It's on Ed Wingate's Golden World record label out of Detroit. It's the B-side to a vocal of the group's first of 2 for a group called The Holidays. Actually, really a made-up group, though, The Holidays. But the vocal by The Holidays were actually Edwin Starr. He was the lead vocalist, and backing by J.J. Barnes and Steve Mancha. And the song was called I'll Love You Forever. That was their first of 2 on the Golden World label. But the flip side is that cool instrumental for the house band. I take it the house band for Golden World. Probably many of those playing instruments there went on to record as the Funk Brothers for the Motown record label. April 1966, we open up for David Dallison, The Holidays on Golden World with Making Up Time. Johnny G always making up time here, a little bit late. I apologize for that. But sometimes certain things cannot be avoided. But without further ado, enough of my babbling here. Let's start it off with this tune as we stay in Detroit, Michigan. And we started off with this great group. You know them. They're called the Four Tops. It's the B-side to the group's 18th release on the Motown record label. The A-side was called What Is a Man? And did, I guess, okay, I don't know if 53 on Billboard is okay, 52 on Cashbox. But the side that my Aunt Mary really liked was the flip side, the B-side. And the B-side written by Raynoma Singleton. Now, she was, prior to being Singleton, she was married to, she was Raynoma Gordy, and she played a vital role in the early days of the Motown empire as the business partner and second wife of Berry Gordy Jr. But both sides of this taken from an LP. I wonder if I have this LP. It was called Four Tops Now. Okay, if you have that LP. It features the great Levi Stubbs on lead. This did chart number 14 on I don't know if I did this right, WHAT. I have a typo there. WHAT in Philadelphia. We open up the vocal portion from April 1969, the great sound of the Four Tops on the Motown record label. And it's called Don't Bring Back Memories, the Four Tops.
Don't bring back memories. Can't you let the past, let it remain in the past. Don't bring back memories, baby, of a love that couldn't last. In each heart there's a tale of a love affair that fell through. But we must heart can't take it. Girl, oh, until then, it's a lonely room I share, filled with heartaches and filled with despair. But this I would much, much rather do than take another chance with you. It's with my deepest regret, baby, I just got to forget you, man. I've still got some life to live. Girl, you know I got a lot of love I got to give. I'm gonna find somebody new. Hey, girl, they will appreciate the things I try to do. Hey, I'm gonna keep her right by my side, always protect her, be my only guy now. This old heart can't take it. Antiquated memory, rusted memory. I don't need them. Know that I don't want them.
Yeah, we open up the vocal portion there with the sound of the Four Tops, Levi Stubbs and the Four Tops. That is the B-side to, what did I say, their 18th release on the MOTOWN record label from April 1969. Don't Bring Back Memories is the name of the two. Well, Johnny G tries to bring back memories here on a Wednesday evening. Let us continue here, and let's go to Chicago, Illinois now for this girl group. These gals did a lot of backing work for many of the artists that recorded for the Chess and Checker record labels sometime around the 1968 year. Well, actually, early 68 was this release. They had one single on the Checker subsidiary. This song with this 45 released in February of 1968. They were known as the Vashinettes. The Vashinettes. It features Cheryl Swoop on lead. Let's go to February 1968. The V with a V, not an F. Vashinettes on Checker Records. It's called A Mighty Good Lover, the Vashinettes.
You got me lovesick over you. You really let
There you go. February 1968 release there. The Vashinettes. That's a new addition to the Vinyl Treasure, Johnny G's a record collecting inventory there. That's on the Checker record label, the group's only release. It's called A Mighty Good Lover. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. Thank you all for being here. If you like what you're hearing, please give me a thumbs up. Tell your friends about this program. And here's another one that I selected. Let's go to Detroit, Michigan for the debut single for this group. The group included Jerome Averett, Willard Franklin Jr., Keith Illich, and lead singer, his name was Johnny Williams. Now, he was the brother of Paul Williams of The Temptations. This was their first of two for the RCA record label. This one arranged and conducted by Joe Hunter from December 66. Let's give a listen to The Cavaliers. The Cavaliers on RCA. It's called Dance, Little Girl. The Cavaliers. Whoops. There you go with the great sound of a Detroit soul here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. They're called the Cavaliers, December 1966. That's their first of two for the RCA record label. Dance Little Girl is the name of the tune. That's Paul Williams' brother. I don't know if it was his younger brother or older brother, but his name was Johnny Williams. I'm Johnny G, your DJ for a Wednesday evening. We're live on Oldies and More Radio, also live on your television screen as this is the new form of entertainment here. I mean, usually, I think it was Ivar Shiva said something about, no, this is on the TV. This is a visual versus a radio, but I'm on both because Oldies and More is an internet radio station, but also on the YouTube. It gives it a different dynamic. And, I can show you like different views here. Tomorrow here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, I will be having a special guest collector. Bill Obe will be here at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with an all 78 show on a vinyl 78s, which should sound phenomenal on these turntables. Not that I like to brag about my set, but anybody that comes here that listens, and this is under a new, my speakers used to be down there. I don't know if they really should be this close. I have to play around with them because I get a little bit of feedback, and I used to be able to judge my voice, how loud it was, but I can't because I can't get it right. The speakers are really close here, and that's probably a no-no. But it's weird because, I used to have my speakers connected to an amp that my turntables were into, but everything is going through this digital mixer, so it's a different setup. But I have to say that and people have commented that the music sounds better than it was. I don't know. Sometimes my voice is a little low, possibly. But anyway, we'll work through it. But let us continue here. Got one more here that I pulled out of a hat here for this singer by the name of Spencer. Now, he previously was a member of the Cadillacs, and he joined that group back in 1958, and he remained with the Cadillacs, I think, through 1962. Now, he also had a brother who was a singer and a member of a number of vocal groups, one being like Lillian Leach and the Mellows, okay, also of the Halos and a bunch of other groups. But he also had solo releases. His name was Carl Spencer. But this singer, his name is Bobby, a.k.a. Robert Spencer, and he just recorded as Spencer. This is his second of 3 on the MOTOWN record label out of New York City. This tune written by Billy Dawn Smith. Let's go to December of 1965 for Spencer on the MOTOWN record label, and it's called We've Gotta Love That's Out of Sight. This is Spencer. Here you go.
We've got a love that's out of sight, girl. We must be doing something right, girl. Everyone around is breaking up all the time. Our love gets stronger every day, so sweet, so deep, boy. We've got a love that's out of sight. I know now. We've got a love that's out of sight. We've got a love that's out of sight, girl. We must be doing something right, girl. We see couples quarrel, we see other couples fight. While hand in hand we walk along, just loving every night. We've got a love that's out of sight. I know now. We've got a love that's out of sight. Everyone we see wonders why. You and I can always agree. We've got a good thing going, yeah. My oh my, we know why, don't we? Hey, hey, we've got a love that's out of sight, girl. We must be doing something right, girl. They say that real true love just can't run smooth, no siree. They would take that back, I know, if they saw you and me. We've got a love that's out of sight. A hugging and a kissing. We've got a love that's out of sight. A good loving. We must be doing something right. We're cooking, looking up, we must be doing something right. Shaking and a twisting. We've got a love that's out of sight.
There you go, December 1965 release there for Spencer, a.k.a. Bobby Spencer or Robert Spencer, take your pick. Song entitled We Gotta Love That's Out of Sight is the name of the tune. That's his second of 3 on the MOTOWN record label. I'll tell you a story about this record. So when Ray Dobard's, when he passed away, his first warehouse, he owed back taxes to the government. So what happened was his warehouse was put up for auction, and it was filled with, I think it was first of 3 warehouses he had, and I think he never paid the record companies when they would send him the records. He would never send the money to them. So, but I don't know, he had something with the government where he didn't pay his taxes, so they confiscated his warehouses. So when the records were where they were auctioned off and they bid on it or however it went, and it went to, Manship and Saturn Music and who's the other guy? Rico T. So what happened was Rico T, and they split up all the records. Now, it just happened there were boxes and boxes and boxes of 45s. Now, this record ended up, I don't know how many copies there were at the time, but they were water damaged. So somehow, if Mike Layton, if you are tuned into the program here, you're going to have to email me and tell me the correct story. But they were all stuck together, a whole, like, I think it might have been 100 count box of these these Midtown 45s, and they were stone mint, but the labels were all messed up. I mean, I ended up getting a really nice one. I got a couple copies. My first copy I found was in the Stormville airport. I found a disc jockey copy with a styrene, but this one plays. This is a brand new one. It plays nice. So I ended up, it was just funny. They were from Rico T, and he didn't want the damaged 45. Sometimes he ended up with them. And I remember because Mike Layton brought me over the boxes, and it was really cool seeing like the label numbers on these boxes. Some were 25 count boxes, other ones were bigger boxes, all these king numbers and whatnot. It was pretty cool. But that's the history of that record. Now, I don't know if they've all dried up or anything, but I don't know. But anyway, enough of my babbling here. Let us continue here, and let's fill a request. This is a leftover request for L.A. Arch in our YouTube chat room, as this group is from Chicago Heights, Illinois. They signed with ABC Paramount Records back in 1964. They were recording as the Marvellos. Okay, not to be confused by a group of the same name, which was out of Los Angeles, California, I think about the same time, too. And there were other Marvellos groups much earlier than that also in the 50s group Harmony vein. But these guys were based out of Chicago. They had 9 releases for ABC Paramount and ABC Records, 5 as the Marvellos, and I don't know why they changed their name to the Mighty Marvellos, maybe kind of differentiate themselves, I don't know. But this was their, I should say their, it says here 6th release. Okay, this is their 6th overall release for ABC Records. This bubbled under at number 105. This was number 24 on the R&B chart, number 3 on WFED out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It features Johnny Payton on, Lee. This is by request for L.A. Arch in our YouTube chat room, November 67, the Mighty Marvellos. The song is called In the Morning. The Mighty Marvellos for Arch. Here you go.
When the sun is In the morning, let's change our weary night to a midday thrill with every. These gonna be alright. Oh no, these gonna be alright. And every. These gonna be alright when the morning comes. When the morning comes, baby, baby, when it comes.
Sometimes Johnny G is playing records when the morning comes, but there you go. That one there going out to L.A. Arch in our YouTube chat room. Great tune there, November 1967. The Mighty Marvellos on the ABC record label. In the Morning is the name of the tune. You know, what their biggest hit was? I think it was their first release, if I'm not mistaken. It was a song called I Do. Okay. Was their biggest hit. I think that was their biggest hit. If Johnny G might be losing his mind, but let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. He requested this singer from Memphis, Tennessee, and he was the father of Carla Thomas, and he also did duets with his daughter. He first recorded for the Sun record label, and this was his biggest hit. I think his biggest national hit. This came out on the Stax record label. This was actually his third of 30 releases on the Stax record label, and he wrote this tune. And this charted number 19 on the Billboard chart, number 4 on the R&B chart, and this was a big number 1 record on WCOL in Columbus, Ohio. Let's go to September of 1963 by request for Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. Mr. Rufus Thomas on the Stax record label, and I don't know if any of you guys or gals do walk your dog during the show, but this might be a good time to do it if you do, because the song is talking about it. It's called Walkin' the Dog for Busta Bass.
Mary Mac, dressed in black, silver buttons all down her back. Hello, tipsy toe. She broke a needle and she can't sew. Walking the dog, just a walking bird dog. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Come on now, come on, come on. That's my mama for 15 cents. See the elephant jump the fence. He jumped so high, he touched the sky. Never got back till the 4th of July. Walking the dog, just a walking the dog. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Come on now, come on, come on. Mary, Mary, white contrary, tell me, how does your garden grow? You got silver bells and you got cockle shells. Pretty maids all in a row, walking the dog, just a walking the dog. If you don't know how to do it, show you how to walk the dog. Come on now, come on, come on. Just a walking. Just a walking. Just a walking.
you go. That one there going out to Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Rufus Thomas, September 1963. That's his third release for the Stax record label. Walking the Dog is the name of the tune. You know, Johnny G didn't have to walk my dog. I had a German Shepherd. Her name was Cindy, and she lived to be 16 years old. Shepherds usually don't live to 16 years old, but she did, and we had it fenced in. But I had to go pick up after her, though. But she liked to frolic around in the backyard there and run around. I didn't really let her loose. It's not good to let your pets loose nowadays. But anyway, make sure you walk the dog. Let us continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Fill a request now for listener Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room as we go back to Chicago here for Eugene Dixon. That was his real name. He was better known as Gene Chandler, and recorded for originally had a big hit in 1961 with Duke of Earl, but he had lots of great soul releases during his career. After VJ Records, he ended up on the Constellation record label, had 17 releases for Constellation. Warren requested his 15th release. This did chart. This charted number 96 on Cashbox, 88 on Billboard, but it was a big number 5 record if you were tuned in to KYOK out of Houston, Texas, from February 66. It's going out to Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room, the great Gene Chandler. Gene Chandler on Constellation. It's called I'm Just a, that's in parentheses, Fool for You. Gene Chandler.
Smarter every day. Things around me changing in every way. I get the feeling time is passing me by, and I'll be left alone here to cry. I'm just a fool for you, girl. Always just a fool for you.
Yeah, it's the great sound of Gene Chandler here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to Warren Russell in our YouTube chat room, February 66. What I say, that was his 15th release for the Constellation record label. I'm Just a Fool for You is the name of the tune. So many great songs by Mr. Duke of Earl, Gene Chandler. Johnny G is your Wednesday night disc jockey here on Oldies and More Radio. Also, we're live on the YouTube stream. Why don't you come in and join us here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Tune into these cool tunes. Thank you all for being here and all your requests. If you do have a request, you can send it to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. And let's fill a request now for, I think, let me see. I didn't number my pages here. I think this is for MOTOWN. Let me just double check here. Yes, it is. This is a request for listener MOTOWN as we stay in Chicago here for this trio that included Robert Lewis, Carl Washington, and lead singer and writer of this tune, Larry Brownlee. This was the group's was it there? Hold on a second. Charlene's got first of 5, so I got to double check that. This is on Harry Mitchell's Kelmac record label, which was also out of Chicago. This is produced by Leon Singleton, and they were discovered while singing on the streets of Chicago. This charted for the group number 41 on Billboard, number 5 on the R&B chart, a big number 2 record if you were tuned into WIBG in Philadelphia. This is from October 1965 by request for listener MOTOWN. The group is called the CODs. The CODs on the Kelmac label, and the tune is called Michael for MOTOWN.
When the girls see him coming, they tighten up their game. 'Cause Michael's about the loveliest boy, and it's got to bring you your pride and joy. That's Michael, the lover. Before him, there was no other. In his time, there may be many. Oh, when it's gone, there won't be talking about Michael.
Yeah, that is a debut single for the CODs, October 1965, by request for listener MOTOWN. It's called Michael. We're going to send it out to all the Michaels listening to Johnny G. And we got quite a few Michaels in the chat room there. We do. And let's flip the 45 over here. And that is Larry Brownlee on lead. He wrote that A side of the 45. He also wrote the B side of the 45. Let me just get the needle on here quickly. And we'll do that. And there we go. Okay, so let's flip over. Michael by the CODs. Larry Brownlee, he's the lead. He also wrote this tune. This is produced by Leon Singleton, arranged by Pete Matthews from October 65. The B-side of the debut single of the CODs. It's called Cry No More for MOTOWN. B-sides here on the Vinyltreasure Show. There you go. That one there by request for listener MOTOWN. That's the flip side of Michael, the first release for the CODs on the Kelmac record label from October 1965. Cry No More is the name of the tune. You know where I got that record? I was, my parents, we used to go to Wildwood, New Jersey when we were much younger. And I think I went to a thrift shop there. I was young. And maybe I was a teenager, somewhere in the teenage age there, and they were 10 cents a piece, and I went in there and that record was in there for 10 cents. So that's been here in my collection for a long time. But anyway, Johnny G is your disc jockey here for a Wednesday evening. I never tried this. I have tried this before, but I have a big crowd here tuned in. So let's see. So we must have some some knowledgeable listeners out there. I'm not going to show you the label because it would give it away, but I'm just going to play the record. I'm not going to say anything about it, and I want you to tell me who you think this singer is, okay? And I don't know if you want me to give you the year, but it's sometime in the 60s, and we'll say kind of like mid-60s, maybe a little bit later than that. But I'm not going to show you. I'm just gonna put it on, okay? Gonna put it on, okay? And you tell me. Okay, I can't show it to you because some of yous are pretty smart out there, so you're gonna recognize it by the label for sure. But tell me Who you think? And I don't think you'll be able to see it if I give you my host side there. You can't see the you can't see the turntables. Okay, but I might be able to show you the Kelmac record. But anyway, tell me, whoever is the first to type it in my YouTube chat room, who it is. So tell me, who do you think is doing this record? Here you go. Come on, folks. Somebody, who guessed it? What did, let me see. I saw somebody say Jose Feliciano. We saw that. Who else? What did somebody else say? I'm looking here. I'm gonna give you a hint, okay? Yes. There you go. You cheated, though. Leonard Mancini got it right in the chat room there. He said who it was. This was a March of 1966 there. It was Gary U.S. Bonds. You know, Gary U.S. Bonds had some big hits like New Orleans and Quarter to Three and Not Me and School Is Out and Haven't Dear Lady Twist and Twist Twist Senora, all those big hits. But this was later on. This was done this is Lee Grand. I'll show it to you. I don't know which one it is, but he's got a lot of records on the, let me go to turntable 1, folks. Wait a minute. Yeah, and I got to get this on. This is Malcolm's request here. I'm going to play. So here you go. Gary U.S. Bonds. You see it? It's called, I should ask, it's called I'm That Kind of Guy is the name of the tune. So there you go. That is Gary U.S. Bond on Lee Grand number 1040. I think it came out in May of 1966. I think it was what I saw here. May 1966, yeah, 3940. I mean, all the records on Frank Guida's label were his. Most of them were. But anyway, there you go. But took you a while to get it, folks, as we continue. So we tried that. That was, I don't know, that was not a hard one. We'll try it again one time in the future here. Johnny G here on a Wednesday as we continue here. I got a request now for Malcolm Baumgart in our YouTube chat room. And let me see, I didn't number my pages here, but here we go. And we go to Philadelphia here for Malcolm. And this was in a box of 45s that my aunt used to pick up from the jukebox distributor. His name was Seymour Pollock. But unfortunately, he passed away before I was of age to get to him, to possibly buy some of his records of his stash that he had there. But he used to fill up all the jukeboxes here in my town of all the bars and the diners and whatnot. But she would buy a 25-count box for $2, and this was in the box. You can't go wrong with that. It was pot luck, though, but this is actually a B-side for this group from Philadelphia. They were known as the Orlons. The A-side was a tune called Rules of Love, which was, numbered 66 on the Billboard charts for them. But I actually like this flip side better. They're 10th of 15 for the Cameo record label, and this was a hit for Elvis Presley, okay? It was a hit for Elvis Presley. But let's give a listen to this rendition from April 1964 by request for Malcolm in our YouTube chat room. These are the Orlons on the Cameo label, and their rendition of the tune Heartbreak Hotel from Malcolm. I like that version. I really do. That's by request for Malcolm Baumgart in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of the Orlons. The Orlons on the Cameo record label. Their 10th of 15 releases from April 1964. A cover of the Elvis Presley tune, Heartbreak Hotel. It's a B-side there. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. Let us continue here on the Vinyltreasure Show. And let's fill a request now for listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat. We're also going to send this one out to Tommy Albergo in our chat room because he requested this one too. We go out to Los Angeles, California, and this group capitalizing on a brand of candy. Now, does anybody still buy M&Ms? You know, the candy that melts in your mouth, not in your hands. Well, this group was called M&M's and the Peanuts, and they had 3 releases on the Money record label. I don't think it was John Dolphins by this time, Charlene, because I think he was murdered on the street, and I think his wife took over for the Money record label. But this was the group's first release on the label, and the group included, this M&M's and the Peanuts included Pat White, Willie Malone, Norman Richmond. This is a tune written by Frank Miller and Willie Malone, arranged by Hank Jacobs, and there's dual leads on this, Willie Malone and Norman Richmond. They're doing the leads. And let's go to June of 1964. This is going out to Adrian Viterbo in our chat room, and also to Tommy Albergo in our chat room. From June 64, M&M's and the Peanuts on the Money record label. It's called Open Up Your Eyes.
Why don't you open up your eyes so you can see how much your loving means to me? Yes, my dear, I want some loving from you. Yes,
Yeah, it's going out to listeners Tommy Albergo, also Adrian Viterbo. That's the sound of M&M's and the Peanuts. That's their first of 3 for the Money record label from June 1964. Open Up Your Eyes is the name of the tune. Open up your eyes and view Johnny G here on the YouTube stream. Thank you all for being here, and hope you're enjoying the tunes here as we continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener David Vilma in our YouTube chat room for this singer-songwriter from New Orleans, Louisiana. And it's a song he wrote, and probably his signature song, would have to say, was his first of seven for Joe Banashak and Larry McKinley's Minute label, which was also out of New Orleans, Louisiana. And his name is Jesse Hill, and this charted number 25 on Billboard, number 3 on the R&B chart. And this was a big number 1 record on WOKS, if you were listening in Columbus, Ohio, from February 1960. Going out to David Vilma in our YouTube chat room, Jesse Hill, with his tune called Oop Poop A Doo, Part 1 for David Vilma. New Orleans here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to listener David Vilma in our YouTube chat room. That is Jesse Hill. Jesse Hill from February 1960. On the Minute, I was going to say Mint. No, it's Minute Records. A song entitled Ooh Poop A Doo. And that was covered by, who did that? Paul Revere and the Raiders, I think, covered that too. And there were a lot of people that covered that record there. He has other releases also on Downey and Kerwood and Wand and Chess, and I think probably other labels too. Johnny G here on a Wednesday, and I forgot who requested this record. I think it was, let me see, was it, yes, Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room, as I was able to find this record. Some of them I still was looking to. I was out on Tuesday, so I kind of fell behind on preparing for the show here. It was easy for me to be out because Bill will be doing his show tomorrow afternoon, the 78 show. So be sure to tune in to that. But this is a request for listener Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room. I just got to find the page here. And here it is. Where is it? Here we go. This gal, she hails from Houston, Texas. Her real name is Marlene Teasley, but she recorded as June Conquest. And Her first release came out on Rick Hall's Fame record label, which was out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Then in 1965, she would have a release on the Windy Sea label. I'm sorry, that was in 65 on Fame. In 67, she had the release on Windy Sea, which I do have. I have both those. And this one is from 68. She recorded this for Curtis Mayfield's Curtom label. And Curtis Mayfield produced it, and it's arranged by Johnny Pate, and this charted regionally. This was a number 14 record on WRBD in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Let's go to February 68, by request for Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room. Let's give a listen to June Conquest. June Conquest on the Curtom label. It's called No One Else. This is for Gary.
It's hard to believe all a capable man can bring. I owe no one else, no one else, no one else but you for making me hang down my head and cry with pure delight for all.
That's a great sound there. That is by request for Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room. Miss June Conquest. June Conquest, she has a good record. It's called Almost Persuaded. A good one. That's the one on Fame. February 1968 release on Curtis Mayfield's Curtom Records. Yes, Troy, that is an early Curtom there. No One Else is the name of the tune. You should tune in to No One Else But Johnny G on a Wednesday evening. Thank you all for being here. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and click that bell to get all notifications when Johnny G goes live. I am the entertainer and the educator here with a visual as we continue here. Let's fill a request now for Graylin, a.k.a. G-Dog, in our YouTube chat room. As this vocal quartet, they hail from South Central Jordan High School in California, and the original group was founded in 1964, consisted of twin brothers, Walter and Wallace Scotty Scott, who were both previously members of the Utopians on the Imperial label. Other members were Marcus Hudson and Nick Caldwell. Collectively, they were known as the Whispers. And this was the group's third release on Lou Bedell's Dore record label. This tune, written by a group member, Nick Caldwell, this charted number 8 on KGFJ in Los Angeles, California. We go to June of 1965. This is going out to listener Grayland. These are the Whispers on the Dore record label. It's called The Dip. This is for Grayland. There you go, everybody doing the dip in Johnny G's chat room there. That one there by request for listener Graylin, a.k.a. G-Dog, in our YouTube chat room. That's June 1965 release, The Sound of the Whispers, on Lou Bedell's Dore record label out of Los Angeles, California. A song entitled The Dip. I haven't had onion dip in a long, long time. I haven't had a potato chip in a long, long time. Johnny G's not supposed to be eating that stuff. I have to keep my figure. Keep my figure is what I need to do. But anyway, let us continue here. And remember, if I can't take requests during the show when I'm live because I'm playing real records, so I can't do that. But I can take flip side requests, as often listener Mark Speck requests. And I think Gary seconded that emotion on the flip side of the June Conquest. So let's flip over that June Conquest 45. As Gary McClendon requested, it was called No One Else, which was the A-side from February 68. You get this on the flip side by request, an instant request for Mark Speck and Gary McClendon. June Conquest with What's This I See? June Conquest for Mark and Gary.
What's this I see?
What's this I see?
Standing here before me, it's my baby.
It's my baby.
I have to say, Michael Ryan in our YouTube chat room said that could that be the Impressions backing her up on that? If I was a gambling man, I would say yes, it is. But there you go. That's the B-side to June Conquest on the Kurtzom record label. What's that I see? What's this I see? Right, not that. What's this I see is the name of the tune. That one there going out to Mark Speck, and also going out to Gary McClendon, who requested the flip side of that, No One Else, from February 1968. Let us continue here, and let's fill a request for listener Leonard Mancini in our YouTube chat room as we head back up to Detroit. This singer, his real name is Kenneth Head, but he recorded as Kenny Carter, started back in 1961 recording for United Artists Records. Had another one, I think, in 64 on the Jola label, which I did see in the box there. I saw that one, but he did 3 for the RCA record label. Now, Leonard requested his third release, this tune written by Larry Banks and Milton Bennett from October of 1966. Let's give a listen to Kenny Carter. Kenny Carter on the RCA record label for Leonard Mancini. The song is called Don't Go, Kenny Carter.
What more can I say? You've said goodbye.
Bye, baby.
I can't make you stay, but I've got to try.
Bye, baby.
Oh,
Baby,
how can you go, girl? You've got to know, girl. He just wants to use you. He's gonna try to confuse you, girl, and then abuse you, girl. So don't go, don't go, no, no, please, 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 don't go. Girl, don't leave me. Oh no, no, no. Just kiss me once more, then you decide.
bye, baby.
And if you're still sure, I'll step aside.
Bye, baby.
Oh, I'll always love you, and I've always been true. He wants to mislead you. He wants me to concede you, girl, but I need you, girl, so don't go. Don't go. No, no, please, please, please. Oh, baby, please don't go. My baby, please, please, please. Oh, baby, please don't go.
There you go. That's Mr. Kenny Carter, his third release for the RCA record label. Kenny Carter for Leonard Mancini in our YouTube chat room. Don't Go is the name of the tune. Johnny G ain't going. Johnny G ain't going nowhere. You know, we're not going till at least midnight tonight. And I got to prepare for Bill Obe tomorrow afternoon here with all the 78s. I got to make some room here in the back. He'll be sitting right there in the guest chair. So I'll be having a guest chair there. There's a microphone there. We'll turn it around. So that's the guest chair for the people that come here to do their guest appearances here in the Johnny G studio. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener Avatar in our YouTube chat room. And what do I do with my page here? Yes, here we go. And this is a request for listener Avatar. This gal born Dolores Evans, let me go back on me. This gal born Dolores Evans had 4 top 20 Billboard pop hits, 18 top 20 R&B hits, and her 2 biggest hits, maybe some of you old-timers would remember Jim Dandy and I Cried a Tear, but in all she had 33 releases for the Atlantic record label during her career with Atlantic, and Avatar requested her 25th release, this tune written and produced by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller. This did chart nationally. This was number 37 on Billboard, number 17 on the R&B chart, and a number 13 record on KJVA in South Bend, Indiana. Isn't that where the Notre Dame Fighting Irish are? I remember from my gambling days. Let's go to April 1961 by request for Avatar in our YouTube chat room, Miss Laverne Baker. Laverne Baker on Atlantic Records, and the song is called, one word, it's called Saved. This is for Avatar. Here you go.
I used to smoke, I used to drink, I used to smoke, drink, and dance the hoochie coo. I used to smoke and drink, and dance the hoochie coo. Oh yeah, but now I'm standing on this corner, praying for me and you. That's why I'm saved. I'm saved. People, let me tell you about a kingdom come. You know I'm saved. I'm saved. I cannot preach until you're deaf and dumb. I'm in that soul-saving army, beating on that big bass drum. Oh yeah, I used to cuss, I used to fuss, I used to cuss, fuss, and boogie all night long. I used to cuss and fuss, and boogie all night long. But now I'm standing on this corner, I know right from wrong. That's why I'm saved. I'm saved. People, let me tell you about a kingdom come. You know I'm saved. I'm saved. I cannot preach until you're deaf and dumb. I'm in that soul-saving army, beating on that big bass drum. Oh yeah, I used to lie, I used to cheat, I used to lie, cheat, and step on people's feet. I used to lie and cheat, and step on people's feet. Oh yeah, but now I'm stepping on the glory. Salvation is my beat. Oh yeah, because I'm saved. I'm saved. People, let me tell you about a kingdom come. You know I'm saved. Oh, saved. I cannot preach until you're deaf and dumb. I'm in that soul-saving army, beating on that big bass drum. Oh yeah, that's why I'm saved. I'm saved. I'm saved. I'm saved.
There you go. That one there going out to Avatar in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Laverne Baker. April 1961 release on the Atlantic record label. Saved is the name of the tune. That's her 25th release for Atlantic Records, and she was a fantastic singer. She was one of the, between her and Ruth Brown, they were the two big female acts for the early Atlantic releases there, and a very well-known and successful singers for Atlantic Records. And somebody wants to hear the flip side of that. Gary Spring, can you flip? What is the other side here? I got this record queued up here. Just see what it is here, if I recall what the record is. Don Juan. Okay, sounds interesting. I don't recall the record, but maybe we'll give it a spin. Let us continue here. And, we get a lot of listeners here to the program, of course, overseas that tune into the program. And they send their requests. When I forget to mention to you that if you do have a request, the best way to get it to me, like I said, I can do instant requests here when I do the show. But the best way is to email me. Sometimes I'll miss the requests there. Hopefully, David Vilma, if you can pick that up for me, that would be great. It would. But you can email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the email address to get in touch with me. If I have the 45, I'll feature it for you. It's got to fit the format of the program here. But anyway, let's fill a request now for Sue Levy. Okay, Sue Levy, who listens on the archive, and he wanted to hear this singer born August 19th, 1935 in Decatur, Alabama. Now, he would move to Nashville, Tennessee in 1951 and become the vocalist for Louis Brooks and the High Toppers. They recorded for Ernie Young's Excello Records. You can hear lots of those tunes on the Saturday night show. It's my 50s show. That is the third show of the week. And he would go solo in 1955 for also on Excello. Well, I think he was getting top billing then by the time on Excello Records. But he recorded for a number of different labels during his career. Champion, Poncello, HBR, Hollywood. These are into the 60s. This is a late one on Deluxe Records. I think by this time, I don't know, Sid Nathan sold it or he passed away, and maybe Star or King. No, I forget if it was Star Day or not. This is under the new numbering sequence, the 100 series, I think. This was his first of six or five. No, I can't see. 5. Johnny G's cataracts are not ripe yet. His first of 5. This tune written by, Ted Jarrett. He was out of Nashville, Tennessee, so he was with him probably for a while. And produced by William Haas Allen. Well, we know William Haas Allen. Didn't he do the Beat Show? He was a disc jockey, too. I forget the station there. Busta Bass, your station, I think, that you would tune into. But let's give a listen to Earl Gaines. Earl Gaines from November 1968 on the Deluxe record label. This is going out to Sue Levy. It's called The Door Is Still Open. Earl Gaines. Here you go.
You know I hate it to let you go. Losing you, baby, has hurt me so. But there's one thing that I want you to know. If things go wrong, come back to me. for you. The door's still open, baby. Hurry home to me. You know I need you. The door's still open, baby. Come on home to me.
There you go, Mr. Earl Gaines. Earl Gaines, his first of 5 on the Deluxe record label out of Cincinnati, Ohio, from November 1968. That's going out to Sulevi. Song entitled "The Door Is Still Open." Well, Johnny G's door is closed. Well, at least the front door is. But we are open here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's do a flip side instant request for Gary Spring in our YouTube chat. Let's flip over that Laverne Baker April 61 release on Atlantic Saved that we played for Avatar. And Gary requested this side. It's called Don Juan. This is Laverne Baker.
Don Juan, your money's gone, and when your money is gone, Don, your baby's gone. Don Juan, your baby's gone. Step up a lip now, Don, you'll have to carry on. The yacht we sailed on, the yacht we whaled on, I got to tell you, Don, I love that yacht. You used to look so cute in your white sailor suit aboard that big white yacht that you no longer got. Don Juan, your money's gone, and when your money is gone, Don, your baby's gone. Don Juan, your baby's gone. Stiff up a lip now, Don, you'll have to carry on. The house we grooved in, the house we moved in, the way we waltzed around the marble floor, you sure did look deluxe in your white tie and tux up in that big old house that is no longer yours. Don Juan, your money's gone, and when your money is gone, Don, your baby's gone. Don Juan, your baby's gone. Stiff up a lip now, Don, you'll have to carry on. The way you wind me, the way you dine me, I sure am gonna miss a filet mignon. You know I'm gonna miss that special way you kiss. But no chicky down, no laundry down. Don Juan, your money is gone, and when your money is gone, Don, your baby's gone. Don Juan, your baby's gone. Stiff up a lip now, Don, you'll have to carry on. You'll have to carry on. You'll have to carry on. Oh yeah, carry on, dog.
There you go. Instant requests here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there for Gary Spring in our YouTube chat room. That's Laverne Baker. That is a B-side there, the flip side of Saved from April 1961. Don Juan is the name of the tune. There is a what do they call the Star Brothers on the Cortland label do a great record called Don Juan, and but that's I don't know. That could probably fit this show too. You know, some records can fit both the Saturday night show and also the soul show that I do here on a Wednesday evening on YouTube and Oldies and More Radio. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for a listener, Edmund Williams, and where is his sheet here? As I did not. I'm discombobulated today because I had a mess up on the file. And where is it? D. Edmund. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. And this is, we go back to the sound of early Motown here on the Vinyl Treasure Show for the Temptations. Edmund Williams requested the Temptations. They first recorded for the Miracle record label, but then they would record for Gordy Records. This was the first release they did on the Gordy label, and it actually, this is Gordy 7001. Now, I don't recall if there's a 7000 Gordy release. I don't know. Maybe this is the first release on the label. I didn't get a chance to check. But the tune written and produced by Berry Gordy Jr. Now, this charted number 22 on the R&B chart. This was a big number 3 record if you were tuned into WJLB out of Detroit. And it features Eddie Kendricks on lead. Let's go to March of 1962 by request for Edmund Williams, The Great Temptations on Gordy. It's called Dream Come True. The Temptations for Edmund Williams.
I don't care where you came from. Oh no, I don't care what you've been. All I know is that I love you, and I'm going to love you till the end. Gonna love you until the end. 'Cause you're mine. You're mine. And I love you better than anyone before. For every hand there's a glove. For every heart there should be love. Yes, I've waited for such a long, long time. Don't worry, nobody is gonna change my mind. Nobody's gonna change my mind. 'Cause you're mine. You're mine. You're mine. And I love you better than anyone before. Yes, you're mine. You're mine. You're mine. And I love you better than anyone before. Better than anyone. Better than anyone.
So there you go, by request for Edmund Williams there, The Sound of the Temptations. This was their first, I thought originally, although I know that Eddie Kendricks did many of the leads, I thought Paul Williams was really picked to be the lead of the group. And he had a great voice, too, really. Eddie Kendricks, more of a higher voice on this, but that's Dream Come True. That was their first on the Gordy label. And who mentioned it? Malcolm mentioned that the Miracle Records, I guess we'll say, morphed into the Gordy record label. I'm looking on the flip side here, because he requested the flip side here. So they're all singing on this, the flip side of this tune written by, who gets the writer credits here? Berry Gordy, Eddie Kendricks, and Otis Williams gets the writer credit on this. That's interesting here. So let's flip over this 45 by the Temptations for listener Edmund Williams. And from March of 1962, we just heard Dream Come True. They're all singing on this side. And the song is called Isn't She Pretty? The Temptations. This is for Edmund Williams.
Oh,
Isn't she pretty? A pretty, a pretty, a pretty, pretty. Isn't she a doll? She's so nice. Gee, how I wish she were mine. Isn't she pretty? A pretty, a pretty, a pretty. Isn't she a doll?
She's a natural born doll now.
She's the kind of girl all of my life now. I wanted to be my wife, but because she's got it without a doubt, she really knocks me out. I can't do without her love. Isn't she pretty? A pretty, a pretty, a pretty, pretty. Isn't she a doll?
She's a natural born doll now.
Oh, you pretty little thing. I really want to be your man.
No, you don't rate.
Why?
You ain't got just what it takes.
Isn't she pretty? A pretty, a pretty, a pretty, pretty. Isn't she a doll?
She's a natural born doll now.
Every time she come near me, my words just disappear. Here she comes out just to walk and listen to her sweet, sweet talk. I can't do without her love. Isn't she pretty? A pretty, a pretty, a pretty, pretty. Isn't she a doll? She's so fine, so fine, so fine. I wish she were mine, oh mine.
Leader now.
So fine, so fine, so
She's a
fine.
leader now.
I wish she were mine.
B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go, by request for listener Edmund Williams. Those are the Temptations. And I didn't know. I thought that was Busta Bass mentions in the chat room that the falsetto there. I thought it was Eddie Kendricks, and Busta says it is it's Elbridge. I lost my place there. Yeah, Elbridge Bryant. Okay, doing the falsetto work on that. Interesting. I could have checked. I should have checked the Ferdy Gonzalez because he probably has the the members of the group, and when he left and was David Ruffin would replace Elbridge. But anyway, there you go. They all took turns singing lead on that too. But there you go, a B-side there for Edmund Williams, The Temptations with "Isn't She Pretty" is the name of the tune. Some of these labels are pretty, I guess, are kind of pretty, I'll say. But let us continue here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Fill a request for listener Ronnie Sherman as we head out to, let me see here. Wrong one, Johnny. As we head out to Los Angeles, California for this group. This is a female lead with male backing. It's the group's debut single and their first of four that came out on the Joker record label. This tune co-written and produced by former Valiance and Alley Cat member Chester Pipkin. Now, the gal on lead here, her name is Harriet Hurst. And we go to April of 1965 for Ronnie Sherman. Here are the autographs. The autographs on Joker Records. It's called Love's Gonna Do You In. The autographs.
You may not know it. You may not show it.
Soul Sounds of California here on a Wednesday evening. That one they're going out to listener Ronnie Sherman. And I paid $100 for that record. Spence Wooten sold me that 45. The only bad thing about it is it's styrene, and that's the easiest one to find by this group. Maybe there's one. Well, one is really hard to find by them, but they're called the Autographs. The Autographs, that one there for Ronnie Sherman. Love's Gonna Do You In. That is Harriet Hurst on lead. And they also recorded, I do have another one of theirs on the Loma label too that's pretty good. And they have one on OK Records in 1967. That's on the Joker record label. Let us continue here for the 1960 show here on Oldies and More Radio, also live on the YouTube stream. Let's fill a request now for listener Joe Carrera. As we stay in actually, this group is from South Central Los Angeles. It's their only release. They were known as the Eventuals, okay? The Eventuals, and this features Ekun, E-K-U-N Deo. Ekun Deo Paris is his name. He is the lead singer. He is the son of noted African film actor Prince Modube, who appeared in the 1930s Buster Crabbe film White Gorilla. And the song was co-written by Bobby Bird and Earl Nelson. This is from November of 1961 by request for Joe Carrera. The group is called The Eventuals, yes. The Eventuals on the OK record label. It's called Just the Things That You Do. This is for Joe Carrera.
What makes the world go round and round and round? What makes my love come a tumbling down? What makes the sky so blue? What makes me wanna spend my life with you? It's just you, and the things that you do. What makes a little bitty bird sing? What makes my heart go ding, ding, ding? What makes the sun shine every day? What makes me love you in a special way? It's just you, and the things that you do. Now, baby, you're the cutest little girl I've ever seen. Oh, yeah. Now, come on, baby. Don't you treat me so mean. What makes the world go round and round? What makes my love come a tumbling down? What makes the sky so blue? What makes me wanna spend my life with you? It's just you, and the things that you do. What makes the moon shine pretty and bright? What makes me want you each and every night? What makes the stars shine up in the sky? What makes me tremble when a few pass by? It's just you, and the things that you do. Yeah, just those things that you do. Just those things that you do. Just those things that you do.
There you go. That one there going out to listener Joe Carrera. Those are the Eventuals. The Eventuals from November 1961 on the OK record label. Just the Things That You Do. is the name of the tune. That's on the OK label. That is a vinyl press. If you are a collector and you want the better presses of the OK label, you want to get them on vinyl. They all don't come on vinyl, though, unfortunately. But even the promos, sometimes they do not. But often they do. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. Let us continue here. And let's fill a request now for listener James Brown in our YouTube chat room, and this a great duet, and they both recorded for Vivian Carter's VJ record label. And I don't know what they decided to put them together. Maybe it was Vivian Carter that did that, or maybe they wanted to sing together because they sounded so great together. And two great singers, Betty Everett and Jerry Butler. They had 4 releases on the VJ record label, and this was their first. This song was first done back in 1955 by who? Gilbert Becaud, Becaud. But this was a big hit for them. This charted number 5, I guess, on the Billboard chart, and this was a big number 1 R&B hit for them. And wait a minute here. I don't know what that means, Charlene. But this is from August 1964, and we're going to send it out to James Brown in our YouTube chat room, Betty Everett and Jerry Butler, and do a great rendition of this tune. It's called Let It Be Me. This is for James Brown.
So I beg you, let it be me. Don't take this heaven from one if you must cling to someone now and forever. Let it be me.
There you go. Hits here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Copyright Police came out for the first time here. It's what, 11:05? 11:05 maybe? Yeah, it came out. But there you go. That one there going out to James Brown in our YouTube chat room. Great team duet there for Jerry Butler and Betty Everett and their rendition of the tune Let It Be Me. That one there on the Vivian Carter's VJ Records. great tune it is. I remember hearing that the first time, I think on the Gus Gossard show, believe it or not. He played that record. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request for Lee the G. Okay, he requested this 45 on the Smash record label. He goes by the name of Little Frankie, but you know him as Roy C. He also recorded as Roy Hammond prior to being Roy C. He was born in Newington, Georgia, and of course he was the lead singer of the Genies. Well, I think the later Genies, I think. And this, wait a minute. Let me see. What does that mean, Charlene? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. He also wrote and produced this 45. This charted number 5 on WLEE in Richmond, Virginia from November 1966 by request for Lee the G. This is Little Frankie, a.k.a. Roy C., a.k.a. Roy Hammond, and it's called I Want to Marry You, Little Ricky on the Smash label. There you go, November 1966 release there for Little Frankie, a.k.a. Roy C., on the Smash record label, requested by Lee the G in our YouTube chat room. I Want to Marry You is the name of the tune. Let us continue here. We got more hits coming up. Let's see if the copyright police come out on this one. I think we should be okay. Let's keep my fingers crossed here. This is a request for listener Oldies fan, a.k.a. Joseph Smith, in our YouTube chat room. This gal, born in Hope, Arkansas, her real name, Revoida Fearson. Okay, but she would change her name to Ketty Lester, and she recorded for Lou Bedell's Era record label out of Hollywood, California. This was her first of 5, and this was a big hit for her. This tune written by Edward Heyman and Victor Young. Actually, this is a cover song, too. This was first done back in 1945 by Dick Hames on the Brunswick label. But this charted number 5 for her on Billboard, number 2 on the R&B chart, and this was a big number 1 record on WCOL in Columbus, Ohio. And she's got some pretty cool releases during her career. But let's give a listen to Miss Ketty Lester by request for Oldies Fan in our YouTube chat room, January 62, and her rendition of the tune Love Letters. This is for Oldies Fan.
Love letters straight from your heart. Keep us so near while apart. I'm not alone in the night when I can have all the love you write. I memorize every line, and I kiss the name that you sign. And darling, then I read again right from the start. Love letter straight from your heart. I memorize every line, and I kiss the name that you sign. And darling, then I read again right from the start. Love letter straight from your heart.
There you go, by request for Oldies Fan, a.k.a. Joseph Smith, in our YouTube chat room. I was deciding, I don't have many, well, I do, but I have to get through, I got to get through the first wave of requests first here. But anyway, there you go. That is a great tune. I know my mother likes that tune. Copyright Police are out on that one, too. That is a great Ketty Lester. Ketty Lester on from January 1962. That's her, what did I say, her first on Era Records. Love Letters is the name of the tune. Of course, she's got other releases on different labels, Everest, RCA, Tower, and the Pete label. That was sometime in the early 1970s, I think. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. Let us continue here. And this is a request for listener. Let's see if we can change the copyright gremlins away. And I'm going to try to do it with this Jimmy McCracklin tune, as requested by Chris Reed. And I'm looking for the write-up. Here we go. This singer born James Walker on August 13th, 1921 in Helena, Arkansas. And of course, he was better known by his stage name, Jimmy McCracklin, the singer, pianist, songwriter, and probably leaning more toward blues than other types of genres. But his career spanned 7 decades, beginning in 1945, writing almost 1,000 songs, and he recorded over 100 tunes and releasing over 30 LPs. Now, his 45s began back in 1951 for Swing Time Records, but he recorded on a number of labels. He had 16 releases on the Imperial record label. This was his 12th release that Chris Reed requested, and he wrote this tune with Don Roby. This charted number 4 on WAWA out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, September 1965. Let's give a listen to Jimmy McCracklin. Jimmy McCracklin for Chris Reed. It's called Steppin' Up in Class. Jimmy McCracklin.
No more easy living, you better get you a job. All you did for me was made it hard. I'm stepping out of your life phase. I'm stepping out, baby. I'm stepping up in class. You said you had another lover. I even went for that. You got to the place you won't give me respect. I'm stepping out of your life. I'm stepping out, baby. I'm stepping up in class. My money, I even paid your rent. You had the nerve to tell me I didn't have no sense. I'm stepping out of your life fast. I'm stepping out, baby. I'm stepping up in class. You used to stay out and play around in the street. You knew you had it made at home with me, but I'm stepping out of your life fast. I'm stepping out, baby. I'm stepping up in class. I'm stepping out. I'm stepping up in class. I'm stepping out. I'm stepping up in class. Can't you see I got my clothes back? Up in class. I have my suitcase ready to go. I'm stepping up in class. I don't believe in living alone.
There you go, September 1965 release there from Mr. Jimmy McCracklin. That one there by request for listener Chris Reed. Steppin' Up in Class is the name of the tune. That's his 12th of 16 releases for the Imperial record label as we continue here with the requests. And let's fill a request now for listener Bill Obe will be my in-studio guest tomorrow afternoon beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 4 with the all-vinyl 78 show, and he'll be playing classic rhythm and blues not commonly heard on these vinyl 78s. They sound phenomenal here on the sets, so tune in to that tomorrow afternoon. And he requested this singer you all know from Dawson, Georgia, In 1960 was a member of the Shooters Hooters with a release on the Trans World record label, but he would sign with Volt Records in late 1962. There were 19 releases that came out on the Volt label. This was his fourth that Bill requested, a song he co-wrote. This charted number 69 on Billboard, 26 on the R&B chart, and a number 7 record on WUST. If you were listening in Bethesda, Maryland, from February 1964, the great Otis Redding. Otis Redding on Volt Records by request for Bill Old. It's called Come to Me. Otis Redding.
Come to me, for I'm lonely. Come to me, for I'm lonely. Darling, come to me and be my good girl. For I love you so. Come to me, forget the past. Think of life we have ahead. Baby, come to me and be my good girl. For I love you so. Oh, days are getting so lonely, yeah, now, like forgetting so blue. Time has come for you and I to get together. It will make you baby, come to me, for I'm begging. Come to me, for I'm begging. Oh, come to me and be my good girl. For I love you so, yeah. Come on now, baby, ram me down. Sit I'm down on my knees. Oh, need me some water. Said I need some love just to stand right by me. Oh, you know that these arms of mine, they have been lonely so long. But I know what my heart needs. I know just what my heart needs.
There you go. Great sound of Otis Redding here on the Vinyltreasure Show. Copyright Police took them a while to come out there. They weren't out in the beginning. So I don't know how their AI works, but, they better get rid of this AI. But anyway, what a great tune that is by request for listener Bill Old, February 1964. That's Otis Redding, his fourth release for the Volt record label. Come to Me is the name of the tune. We have lots of listeners like to request the Otis Redding tunes. I wish the Copyright Police would leave me alone with these records here. They're my records. I can play them, and the listeners want to hear them. And, and it's so stupid what the AI does to sometimes shut me down here if I play too many in a row. But anyway, we are still alive and kicking here. But Bill Old will be my in-studio guest tomorrow afternoon beginning at 1 p.m., and he will be discussing not the history of 78s, but how the 78s evolved and all the different types of vinyl and whatnot they are made from. And I do a 78 show here on once a month. I decided to do it. I'll be back a week after the 20. Well, he's doing it tomorrow, the 24th. I'll be back in a week on that Thursday afternoon show. I don't know what I'm going to do. If I find all the records, I'll do a countdown, either from 57 or 53. If not, I'll come up with some theme. That'll be good. So stay tuned for that. Johnny G here on a Wednesday evening. Thank you all for being here. If you are new to this program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Click the thumbs up if you are digging these tunes. They are all requests that you sent to Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com, and all on original vinyl here. Let's fill a request now for listener Jim Lampley in Texas. This is a group of brothers. They hailed from Washington, D.C., and they were Andy Horace, Warren Amos, and Adolphus Scott. Collectively, they were known as the Scott Brothers, and they recorded on so many different labels during their career. And this is on a Philadelphia label, Parkway Records. Horace and Warren Scott wrote this tune. This is the intended B-side. I think the A-side was a ballad called Memories, if I'm not mistaken. But Jim in Texas requested the flip side, July 1962. The Scott Brothers on the Parkway record label with a song entitled Beggin' for Your Love. The Scott Brothers. Here you go, Jim, for you.
It's me, yeah. It's me, yeah. It's me, it's me, it's me, pretty baby. Begging for your love. Yeah, it's me, it's me, pretty baby. Begging for your love. And I love you, I love you, I love you, pretty baby. Begging for your love. Yeah, I love you, I love you, I love you, pretty baby. Begging for your love. I like the wiggle when you walk, I like the diggle when you talk, baby, you're so sweet. You knock me off my feet. I was hit and oh so smart. I thought no one would ever take my heart, but it's me, pretty baby. Begging for your love. Yeah, it's me, pretty baby. Begging for your love. Nervous, pretty baby, every time I look at you. If I can't have you, then I'm so doggone blue. I'm thinking in my head, I wanna feel it down my spine. Tell me, pretty baby, one day you'll be mine. It's me, pretty baby, begging for your love. Yeah, it's me, pretty baby, begging for your love. Oh yeah, begging for your love. Ooh, begging for your love.
There you go. That's the sound of the Scott Brothers there on the Parkway record label out of Philadelphia. And that one there going out to Jim Lampley in Texas. I lost my place here. There you go. That is, where are you, man? And Jim, here we go, July 1962. Beggin' for Your Love is the name of the tune. That's for Jim in Texas. Let us now continue here. Let's fill a request now for Dave in Yorkshire, England. And thank you for your email, Dave. And he requests this gal from Newark, New Jersey. She was born Cynthia Coleman, but she recorded as Ann Cole, and her roots were in gospel music, but then she would switch over to secular music in 1954, recording for a number of labels. I think initially Timely Records. I have two of those releases she did on Timely, but lots on Baton Records in the mid-1950s, also on Sir and also on MGM. But This one's that Dave requested is on Morris Levy's Roulette record label. This one produced by Richard Barrett. Of course, Richard Barrett, he was the lead singer of the Valentines, the 1950s vocal group, but he went on to a prolific writer and producer, and this charted number 21 on the Billboard R&B chart. This is going out to Dave in Yorkshire, England for September 62. Ann Cole. It's called Have Fun. Ann Cole for Dave in Yorkshire.
I was down at Mom's Lounge last night, and this young couple stood behind me talking. And as I looked around, there was this beautiful young lady with tears in her eyes, looking at her fella. And the last words I heard her say as she slowly walked away:
Have fun, have fun. Don't worry about me. Let me be forgotten. Oh yeah. Or just a memory. Have fun, have a little fun. Let your heart beat free. Love the one you're loving. Oh yeah, and don't worry about poor me. Friends all say time will heal my pain, and there'll come a day I'll fall in love once again. But in my heart I know it could never be so. No one could ever take your place. So have fun, have fun. Oh baby, don't worry about me. Let me be forgotten. Or just a memory. Or just a memory. A memory.
Yeah, I like that record, I do. That's Ann Cole there, September 1962. It's on the Roulette record label. That's going out to a Dave in Yorkshire. Have Fun is the name of the tune there, and she was in a serious car accident that unfortunately ended her music career. And she was confined to a wheelchair, and unfortunately she would pass away in November of 1986 at the age of 52. But a great singer there, Ann Cole. That's for Dave in Yorkshire. As we continue here on the Vinyltreasure show, let's fill a request now for L.A. Arch in our YouTube chat room. This was a 45 that my aunt had in her collection, and this group formed while attending Marshall High School in Chicago, Illinois. First recording for the OK record label. That was back in 1963. In 66, they signed with Brunswick Records, and they would have 16 releases between 1966 and 19 73. Now, Arch requested both sides of this 45. I like them a lot. This is the A side, their third release on the Brunswick label. This charted number 100 on Cashbox, number 69 on Billboard, 25 on the R&B chart, and a big number 2 record if you were tuned into WDAS out of Philadelphia. It features Tommy Green on lead from February 1967. Let's give a listen to the Artistics. The Artistics on the Brunswick label for L.A. Arch. It's called Girl, I Need You.
Trying to recover. Our love was good until I had to discover that you went away, and now he's your lover. But girl, I need you. Girl, I need you. I got to have you in my arms. Hey, girl, I love you. I got to have all of your sweet charms. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Would you believe? Hey girl, you're so fine. I'm tired of your time. Though you're no good for me, I want you by my side. And oh, for your love, I'd forget my pride. Turn my back on my friends and listen to what they say. I've got to have your love any old way. Hey girl, I need you. I got to have you in my arms. Hey girl, I love you. I got to have all of your sweet songs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't live without you. Would you believe? I love everything about you. I'm a fool, I must admit. 'Cause your sweet love, I just can't forget. I can't explain what you do to me. All I know is that I just can't let you be. All on me trying to deny it. Don't forget you. All in my heart, I just won't let me buy it. Girl, I need you. Girl, I love you. Got to have you.
That's going out to L.A. Arch in our YouTube chat room. That's a great tune there. They like that one there in the YouTube chat room. The sound of the Artistics. February 1967 release, Girl, I Need You. Tommy Green on lead. What did I say? That was their third release on the Brunswick record label. And equally as good is the flip side, too, I have to say. So let's flip it over here because I used to play this side quite a bit. The flip side of Girl, I Need You again with Tommy Green on lead. This one charted number 21 on, what is this station? Cut it off on the top. Here we go. Number 21 on KATZ, if you were listening in St. Louis, Missouri, from February 67. A B-side here for L.A. Arch, the Artistics, with their tune called Glad I Met You for Arch.
My days were so miserable before you came into my life. I had nothing but heartaches and pains, and ooh, not to mention
There you go. That's going out to L.A. Arch in our YouTube chat room. That's the great sound of the Artistics. Great two-sided 45 on the Brunswick record label, February 67. Glad I Met You is the name of the tune. And prior to that, we heard the A-side, Girl, I Need You. And aren't you glad you met Johnny G here on the Vinyltreasure Show? If you are, please give me a thumbs up if you dig what you're hearing here on the Vinyltreasure program as we continue here. Almost forgot about George Chestnut here. We got to get one in for George as this group began recording back in 1961 as we go back to Philadelphia here. In first recording for the Gowan record label in 1966, they would sign with Leon Huff and Kenny Gamble's Gamble record label. They would have 24 releases through 1974, and George requested their seventh, and it features Sam Little Sonny Brown on lead. This charted number 11 on WDAS out of Philadelphia, PA from August 1968. For George Chestnut, here are the Intruders, and their tune is called Friends No More. This is for George Chestnut. There you go. That one there by request for George Chestnut, The Sound of the Intruders, August 1968 release on the Gamble record label. That's their seventh release. Friends No More is the name of the tune. Well, I could attest to that song, but let us flip it over here. I saw David Vilma likes the flip side. So do I, as the copyright police are out there, so you got to hit those hearts, folks. Just Johnny G walking the tightrope tonight. So let's flip it over here. A instant request. This is another Gamble Huff thing, right? Yeah, Gamble and Huff tune. They wrote it. They also produced it. And it's also their label, Gamble Records. So let's Do an instant request for David Vielma in our YouTube chat. This is okay. This is the flip side of Friends No More. These are the Intruders again with Sam Little, Sonny Brown on lead. August 1968. It's called "Love Is Like a Baseball Game." The Intruders for David Vielma.
Love is just like a baseball game. 3 strikes, you're up.
Up to bat, I thought I hit a love run. But to my surprise, I found I didn't hit none. Threw her love so fast, she put me in a daze. Never knew that love could come so many ways.
Strike 1,
She took me by surprise, right in front of my
strike
eyes.
3.
Oh, I was out without a doubt. Oh, I was out.
Love is just like a baseball game. 3 strikes, you're up.
3 strikes, you're out, whether you win or lose. Oh,
Love is just like a baseball
it's
game.
like a baseball game. Everybody's got to play some blues. Oh, I'm up to bat. I'm gonna try love one more time. I really love this girl, and I'm gonna make her mine. I ain't never won when I played a baseball game. And it seems that love and baseball are just the same.
Strike 1,
Oh, she did it again.
strike 2,
Looks like I'm never gonna win.
strike 3.
Oh, I was out without a doubt. I was out. Oh,
Love is just like a baseball game. 3 strikes, you're up.
3 strikes, you're out, whether you win or lose. I said,
Love is just like a baseball game. 3 strikes, you're up.
oh,
Everybody's got to pay some dues.
got to pay some dues.
Love is just like a baseball game. 3 strikes, you're up.
3 strikes, you're out, whether you win or lose. I said, oh,
3 strikes, you're up.
everybody's got to pay some dues. Got to say it again. Love, love,
3 strikes, you're up.
3 strikes, you're out, whether you win or lose. I said,
There you go. We'll send that one out to David Vielma and also to L.A. Arch in our YouTube chat room. They like, well, we all like the Intruders. Yes, we do. And that is Love is Like a Baseball Game. That was the intended A-side, Malcolm. I'm pretty sure it was. And but both sides are good. Both sides were played. And that when they're going out to George Chestnut. And what did I do with... what did I do with... Oh, here it is. My goodness, Johnny G. Yeah, August 1968 on the Gamble record label. Love is Like a Baseball Game. Prior to that, we heard Friends No More. And that's a great 45. Let us continue here. Malcolm Baumgart's listening live over in the UK in the wee hours of the morning here, as he gets another cup of coffee. Well, Johnny G is a night owl, I have to say. I know many of you in the chat room are night owls, but Malcolm requested this singer, started recording with a group called the Crowns that recorded for the R&B record label, and of course, he would eventually become the lead singer of the Drifters. Okay, and there were a bunch of lead singers for the Drifters, but of course, when he came in late night in 1959, they had a big hit with "There Goes My Baby." But he would go solo in 1960, recording for Atlantic's sister label, Atco Records, and Malcolm requested his fifth release. This tune written by Doc Palmas and Mort Schumann, produced by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller, and arranged by Stan Applebaum. Now, this charted on the Billboard chart, number 81 on Billboard, 29, a number 29 record on WLIP in Kenosha, Wisconsin from October 61. Mr. Ben E. King. Ben E. King, a solo effort on the Atco label. The song is called Here Comes the Night for Malcolm.
Here comes the night, see the stars in the sky shining up above. Night of love, darling, just you and I. And here comes the night, how I thrill to your kiss. Music fills the air everywhere, night of magic and bliss. Think of the moments, the hours and hours that we were apart. Moments and hours that kept bringing showers of tears to my heart. Oh, and here comes the night, like the others before, but tonight's divine. You are mine once more. Moments, the hours and hours that we were apart. Moments and hours that kept bringing showers of tears to my heart. Oh, and here comes the night, like the others before, but tonight's divine. You are mine once more. And here comes,
There you go with Mr. Ben E. King. That one there by request for Malcolm Baumgarten, our YouTube chat room. He's listening over the pond at this early hour over in the UK. And there you go, Benny King, October 1961. Here Comes the Night is the name of the tune on the Atco label. Well, here comes the morning over there in the UK. It's nighttime here on the East Coast, where Johnny G is broadcasting here out of Westchester County, New York. But let's flip the 45 over, because I like the flip side of this record a lot, from October 1961. And whoops, here we go. And it's Mr. Benny King. Again, what does he say? This is a Phil Spector, Mort Schumann pen tune. And again, this is with Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller production from October 61. This is Johnny G's choice. Ben E. King on the Atco label, the flip side of Here Comes the Night. And this is what Johnny G feels. It's called Young Boy Blues, Mr. Ben E. King.
Every time I kiss somebody new, I'll make believe I'm kissing you, but I can't keep making hard, 'cause my heart knows we're still apart, and each night is like 1,000 years. Oh, I can't lose these young boy blues. I wanna cry when I hear your name, but if I cry, I feel ashamed, so I let my pride 'cause my heart knows we're still apart, and each night is like 1,000 years. Oh, I can't lose these young boy blues. Each night is like 1,000 years. I can't lose these young boy blues.
Yeah, Mr. Benny King there. I like that record. Young Boy Blues is the name of the tune. That one there from, what did I say, 1961? October 1961. That's the flip side of Here Comes the Night on the Atco record label. Young Boy Blues is the name of the tune. Let's continue here, and we are getting unscathed by the by the copyright police tonight. Remember, anything after midnight is we have bonus points here that we stacked up here. But let's fill a request for listener Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. This singer originally born in Winston-Salem, North Carolina back in 1937, but he grew up in Latta, South Carolina, and he would move to Pittsburgh when he was 13 years old, and from maybe in 1957, late 57 through 1959, he was a member of the Dell Vikings. And he sang lead on a couple of their releases, like Willette was one of them. But he would go solo, in 1961, he would go solo, recording for different labels during his career. And Juan Records, though, he had a lot of releases on the Juan label. And let me see if Charlene's got which one this is. I don't think this is a decent write-up here. This was his 7th release on the Juan record label, and we just heard from Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller. Well, they wrote this tune. This is arranged by Tico Wilshire, and this was number 55 on the Billboard chart, number 48 on Cashbox, and a number 4 record on WUST out of Bethesda, Maryland. It's going out to Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. July 62 sound for Mr. Chuck Jackson. Chuck Jackson on Juan Records, and this is what happens to Johnny G now. I keep forgetting for Busta Bass. This is Chuck Jackson.
I keep forgetting you don't love me no more. I keep forgetting you don't want me no more. I keep forgetting that you told me that you didn't want me around anymore. But these stupid old feet just head for your street like they've done so many times before. And the stubborn old fist on the end of my wrist start knocking on your front door. I keep forgetting you don't love me no more. I keep forgetting you don't want me no more. I keep forgetting about those heartbreaking nights and those heartbreaking things that you said. Though I know in my heart we're drifting apart, still I can't believe our love is dead. Though it's plain as can be that you're finished with me, I just can't get it through my head. I keep forgetting you don't love me no more. I keep forgetting you don't love me no more. I keep forgetting you don't love me no more. Still I can't believe our love is dead. foolish with me. I just can't get it through my head. I keep forgetting you don't love me no more. I keep forgetting you don't love me no more. No, 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 no more. But I just keep on forgetting. I keep on forgetting, darling.
Yeah, that's the great Chuck Jackson there by request for Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. That one there on the Juan record label, the song entitled I Keep Forgetting from July 1962. And we lost Chuck Jackson on February 10th, 2023. I'm sorry, February 16th. Johnny G cannot see for crackers here. Woo! Hear that? See, my speakers are too close. When I move, this mic is very sensitive. It really is very sensitive. But anyway, let us continue here. We are in Vinyltreasure Overtime, and let's fill a request for listener Ron Harry. Of course, you know this duo had a number of big hits during their career, first recording for the Marlin label back in 1961, but then moving over to Roulette Records in 1964. I should say through 1964. I think they had about 7 releases on the Roulette label. And of course, then signing with Stax Records. And they had 10 releases for Stax Records through 1968. And this is a B-side to their 9th release. Okay, was a big hit on the flip side here, a song called Soul Man. But Ron Harry requested the B-side. This tune, let me see, this tune written by Isaac Hayes and David Porter. They were regular writers for lots of the acts on the Stax record label. The B-side to Soul Man here. They are Sam Moore and Dave Prater, August 1967, for Ron Harry. It's called May I Baby. This is Sam and Dave. B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go. That's for Ron Harry. That is the B-side to Soul Man by Sam and Dave, August 1967, release on the Stax record label. May I Baby is the name of the tune. We are in Vinyl Treasure Overtime now, and let's go back to Detroit, Michigan here and fill a request for listener Amnon, as this group began recording back in 1964 for the D-Town record label. They would then sign with Ray Jackson's Drew label, and they had 5 releases on the label. Now, Amnon requested their third. This is arranged by Mike Terry. And it features a Billy Prince on lead. This group is known as the Precisions, and this song was number 60 on the Billboard chart, number 25 on the R&B chart, and big number 3 record if you were tuned into WJLB out of Detroit from August 67 for Amnon. Here are the Precisions with If This Is Love, parentheses. Well, if this is love, parentheses, I'd rather be lonely. This is on the Drew label for Amnon.
Hear me, girl. You tell me you love me, but you've been seen with somebody else. Hear me, girl. You tell me you want me, but I've been sitting here all by myself. If this is love, ooh, baby, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, ooh, baby, then I'd rather be free. Your attitude has changed so much, it makes me feel like I lost my touch. The things we try to do just ain't the same. Your love for me has changed into a game. Oh, baby, if this is love, ooh, baby, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, ooh, then I'd rather be free. In a moment of tenderness, I can almost see the love in her eyes. But was it really there, or was she just playing another one of her games? Somebody tell me, is the girl for real, or is she trying to destroy this love that I feel? If this is love, ooh, baby, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, ooh, baby, then I'd rather be free. You're not the girl that stood beside me yesterday. You're not the girl that cared in that loving way. But now I'm gonna face reality and realize just what's happening to me. Oh, baby, if this is love, ooh, baby, there's nothing I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, ooh, there's nothing I'd rather be free. If this is love, then I'd
Yes, that sounds like another record. Yes, it does. But anyway, there you go for Amnon, the sound of the Precisions there, August 1967. It's on the Drew record label, and that is with Billy Prince on lead. If This Is Love, parentheses, I'd Rather Be Lonely is the name of the tune. Now, Amnon also requested the flip side here. Now, I don't know if it's an up-tempo or not here, but let's see. And McGregor and Terry are the production thing here, arranged by Mike Terry. Let's see. Amnon, We'll get to the Cavaliers flip side from Mark. These are the Precisions. This is the B side from August 67 of their, what did I say, their third release for the Drew label. It's called You'll Soon Be Gone, the Precisions for MOTOWN.
Each and every day, I find girls slipping away. Soon be gone. Ooh, baby, slipping away. Soon be gone. I can feel it in my bones, and it's written all over your face. Soon be gone. I guess you found somebody new, and he's trying to take my place. Soon be gone. I know your kisses aren't the same, and there's a faraway look in your eyes. Soon be gone. You try to pretend that you care, but I can see right through your disguise. So you want to be free, but I need you by my side. Oh, what kind of man would I be with just loneliness as my guide? Soon be gone. Each and every day, I find, girl, you're slipping away. Soon be gone. You're slipping away. Soon be gone. I can hear it in your voice. I can tell when you call my name. Soon be gone. You wear a temporary smile when you hold me. It's not the same way. Soon be gone. I can feel it in my bones, and it's written all over your face. Oh, soon be gone. I guess you found somebody new, and he's trying to take up my place. Soon be gone. Oh, baby, I can feel it in my bones. Soon be gone. I guess you found somebody new, and he's
There you go. B-sides here on the Vinyltreasure Show. That one there going out to listener MOTOWN. You'll Soon Be Gone is the name of the tune. Johnny G will soon be gone at the bottom of the hour, so we stick around for another 15 minutes or so. Let's do an instant request from way back in the beginning of the show. My fourth record was by this group from Detroit, Michigan. They were known as the Cavaliers. December 1966, I featured Dance Little Girl, which was actually the B-side of the 45. This is the A-side, I should guess the plug side, according to RCA. And it's a request for a listener, Mark Speck, in our YouTube chat. Now, he says in the chat room that the backing track of this is the same backing track by a record done by the Hesitations called I'm Not Built That Way. So we'll see. So this is from October 66. Again, this features Johnny Williams on lead. Here are the Cavaliers. An instant request for listener Mark Speck in our YouTube chat room. It's called Hold to My Baby, the Cavaliers for Mark.
I dig the way my baby walks and dig the things she does. If ever my baby leaves me, things won't be the way it was. People talk about the way I am and all the things I do, but I don't care what the people say as long as my baby stays true. 'Cause I've got to hold to my baby, hold on tight. Oh, face in their eyes, 'cause I've got to hold my baby, hold on tight, hold my baby, hold tight, hold my baby, to my sweet baby, my baby. I dig the way my baby talks, the things she says are nice. If my baby keeps talking to me, I'm gonna be dreaming the rains and rides. When the people hear the wedding bell, they're gonna be so surprised. I can't wait to see the people's faces and the fun on lips and their eyes. 'Cause I've got to hold my baby, hold on tight, hold tight, my baby, my sweet baby, my baby, hold on tight to my sweet baby, hold on tight. I don't need hold on tight, everything hold on tight, and
well, you see, it just never fails. It never fails, folks. But anyway, there you go. So you know what this means there. Curtains for the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go. By request, instant request there for Mark Speck, December 1966. That's the intended A-side for the Cavaliers on the RCA record label. That's Johnny Williams on lead. That's Hold to My Baby is the name of the tune, the A-side. And prior to that, we heard Dance Little Girl. Well, you know, folks, when the copyright police come out, that's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. So I want to thank you for joining Johnny G, listening to these cool 45s out of my collection. If you want to get in touch with Johnny G, you can send me an email at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is a contact number. And if I have the 45, I'll feature it for you. That's vinyltreasures@aol.com. If you are new to this program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Currently, I am blocked there. It'll come back momentarily here, but we're going to close the show tonight with a record. Hopefully it will not will not shut me down. I'm just trying to find it here. It's for Record Ralph. Where is it? Folks, hold on. With Johnny G. It is for Chris, Bill, that's one, L.A. Arch, Graylin. Where is it, Charlene? Here we go. It's, I see. Okay. Here we go for Record Ralph here. I just got to get the first part of it. Okay. Let me just put it on the turntable, folks. I'll show you what it is. This is the song here. Okay. It's by a group called the Coachmen. Whoops. Hold on, folks. Let me go to the turntable number 1 here. So this is it. This is the song here, The Coachman. Okay? As you see what it does? It just totally destroys my audience on YouTube when they do this. Oh, well. Hold on, folks. Johnny G not prepared. But anyway, so I want to thank everybody for tuning into the program tonight. I apologize for the shutdown there by the YouTube AI group there, but we were pushing it tonight. We really were. But anyway, again, if you need to get in touch with Johnny G, I'll repeat it again. You can email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. And tomorrow afternoon, beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. in the afternoon here on the East Coast, I'll have an in-studio guest, Mr. Bill Obleby here, spinning vinyl 78s. I think they're all from the 50s. There might be one from late 49, but mostly all in the 50s. But it'll be a fun show tomorrow with my special in-studio guest. But thank you, Charlene, again for all your help. Charlene is my administrative assistant to help me put together the show. And anyway, but we're going to close the show for Record Ralph. Record Ralph in Syracuse. Now, this group is from Lincoln, Nebraska. They formed in 1964. They had two releases on a label called MMC. It was Scott A. Cameron's MMC label, which was out of Ralston, Nebraska. But a tune written by the guitarist of the group. His name is George Red Freeman. Okay, and this record was recorded in August of 1965 at Sears Studios in Omaha, Nebraska, and it would get picked up in November of 65 on the Bear label, which was out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I have it on the original label too, but this bubbled under at number 114 on the Billboard charts, but a big number one record on KLMS in Lincoln, Nebraska. And it features Frank Elia on lead. And this is with the Alexander's Rock Time Band, okay? From November of 1965, our closer is by the Coachmen. The Coachmen on the Bear record label. The song is called Mr. Moon. That's going to do it. That shouldn't get the copyright police out. But that's going to do it for Johnny G. Thank you all for being here. Again, if you are new to the program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. But I got to go, folks. I got to prepare for Mr. Bill Obes tomorrow here with a special guest appearance. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I'll see you Saturday night, maybe. If not, I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Just want to say, everybody, so long for Record Ralph. Here are the Coachmen, Mr. Moon.
Mr. Moon shining bright is watching my baby tonight. Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon. Well, the only one to see just where my baby can be. Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon. Oh, Mr. Moon. I go walking out alone, wondering where my girl has gone. Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon. But now I know how bad it is to be alone. Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon. Oh, Mr. Moon. Mr. Moon, I know no matter where she goes, you'll watch her for me. Mr. Moon, I know no matter where she goes, you'll be able to see her. Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon, shining brightest, will please watch my baby tonight. Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon. Well, you're the only one to see just where my baby can be. Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon. Oh, Mr. Moon. Well, I go walking out alone, wondering where my girl has gone. Mr. Moon. Well, now I know that it's terrible to be alone. Mr. Moon, Mr. Moon, Mr. Oh, Mr. Moon. Mr. Moon, I know wherever she goes, you'll watch her for me. Mr. Moon, I know no matter where she goes, you'll be able to see her. Mr. Moon. Well, she said she'll be back